players are faster, stronger, and yeah, like I said, the physicality is different. So
Do you find yourself thinking that as well as you got after the quarterback at Miami, is that something that can transfer here, you feel?
yeah, I definitely do think that. 'Cause Coach Chavis has prepared me well, and he's taught me new things here so far. So I think it'll transfer well, and as long as I believe in myself and I'm confident in myself, I think it'll transfer.
Is that a technique thing at this level? Once you get against better
Yeah,
competition?
oh my bad, I'm sorry. I definitely say technique. You have to do the little things right. You have to do every little thing right. So yeah.
What gets you excited about playing in a room and playing on a defensive line surrounded by so many talented football players?
Anybody can make a play. All you have to do is do your job. Just you do your 1/11th, and the rest will take care of itself. So
Things slowed down mentally as you digest a ton of playbook stuff like that as you got further to the ball.
a little bit, but yeah. From the spring, it was a little bit harder because I'm the new guy, but just studying my stuff, being on top of everything, that helped me a lot. And yeah, the game slowed down. I'm able to play faster, and yeah. So
What's it been like just learning from that? It's a veteran group at that DN.
Mhm.
I'm sure Ethan took you under his wing, but learning from R. Mason and a bunch of those guys, just picking their brain.
yeah, they've helped me a lot because they know what they're doing 100% of the time. They rarely ever mess up, and that's like they've helped me a lot. Like if I have any questions, they're on it. So they've done a good job helping the younger guys as well because I learn a little faster since I've been here, done that for 3 years. But yeah, they've done a great job.
Has the experience of getting coached by Miguel Chavis matched what your expectations were coming here?
Yeah, they do. Like ever since the first day I met him, I could tell he was just very intense and about his business. So I'd say he actually what's the word? He exceeded expectations. So, but I expected him to be a lot of juice, a little bit crazy, but yeah, he exceeded expectations actually.
You've done season openers before. This is not your first heading into game week, but what do you think is going to be the same? What do you think is going to be different this time around?
I think there's a little bit of be the same just because my preparation and how I do every game day, but it'll also be different because the team we do different things. But my preparation, I feel like it'll be very similar because I'm always watching film before games. I'm always locked in on game days, listening to my music, getting in tune. But difference-wise, just the atmosphere and the coaches. Like it's all like it's Oklahoma, So
Do you feel?
yeah.
I mean, obviously, freshman or that first start or what. Like, there's going to be times before when you had big emotions, but have you sort of thought like, how am I going to deal with that and just that different side of things?
Yeah, I have a little bit, but I think I'll be fine in that side of things because I've progressed throughout the years. Like I've played in big stadiums. I mean, this is obviously different, but I think I'll just take it the same and just focus on my routine because it's helped me a lot, and each game it's helped me perform. So I'll just focus on that same routine.
You mentioned that offensive line as a group, but in particular, any guys that you've gone up against that have made life particularly difficult for you on the practice field?
To be honest, all of them. Like Jake Taylor, I'm a defensive end, so I usually go against tackles. Jake, Spencer, Michael Tarkman, they're all great players, and they know how to use their hands, and they're very quick. Like you'll see a difference between their first step sometimes. So yeah.
Is it easy to see and feel guys like that making you better?
Yeah, for sure. Like iron sharpens iron, and I know I'm getting him better, and they're getting me better. So yeah.
Caiden, obviously with the transfer portal, lots of guys moving from Power 5 to Power 5, all that sort of thing. But there's a good number of you guys that are group of fives coming in. Do you think you think it's any, different, the mentality of the group of five transfers coming to a Power 5 program?
Yeah, I'd say a little bit just because it's a bigger school, it's better competition, and we gotta prove ourselves, because we'll play a Power 5 team in Group of 5 every once or twice in 2 years, so we gotta prove ourselves here first. And I think Power 5 players, like the coaches have seen them play against Power 5 teams, like the majority. So I'd say we got to prove ourselves a little more.
As you were going through the portal process and talking to Power 5s, was there something that maybe they said about you as a group of 5 program guy that maybe transferred over to make them think, hey, this is our type of guy, that something they saw out of you or a mentality? I don't know, anything that they sort of indicated, let them know you could come and play a Power 5?
I'd say my motor and just how hard I play, and just not everything's about stats, but they saw the stats. But I'd just say my motor and how hard I play. Just you can see it. So
when the room is as crowded as it is, guys competing for playing time and coming in, how much when you first got here in spring, everything was a learning, but also a competition just to be noticed, I guess?
Oh, it was a lot because I obviously they know who I am, but I still have to prove myself. I still have to prove that I know what I'm doing, and the biggest part of it is just knowing what you're doing and doing your job. So I think it was a little bit hard to balance those things, but it's definitely a good thing because competition makes you better 100% of the time. So yeah.
How many defensive ends do you think can play?
5, 6.
Really?
Yeah.
How much growth have you seen from a guy like Danny Okoye from start of camp to now?
Danny's improved a lot. He's learning the defense, and he's improved a lot. But he's very physical. So, and like I said, our Mason, Ethan, they took him under their wing, and as I'm learning stuff, and as I'm getting better, I've taken him under mine and just teaching him new techniques, what the offense is doing, like giveaways, all that. So he's doing well.
Do you feel like there's an aspect of your game that maybe people aren't completely aware of yet that you're excited to get the chance to showcase this fall?
My speed. I think people they see me as like a more power player just because my weight. I'm 260. But I think I have a good first step and I can get off the ball well. So I think I can showcase that a lot.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks.